What is Equinety? How does it work?
So the Equinety Horse XL is 100% pure amino acids, and in short, it's giving the body what it needs to help recover at the cellular level.
So I got to know the secret a little bit more about where these amazing results are coming from. Amino acids, kind of break down, what does that mean and why is that so important?
Well, amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So a protein, so think of it like a word. The word horse could be protein, and then each individual letter is an amino acid. And so one of the challenges when you're taking in proteins, that protein molecule is too big to be absorbed, and so the body has to break that down into amino acids. And so all we're doing is we're starting off with amino acids, a very specific blend of amino acids in a specific formula. And so now all the body has to do is absorb it, which happens with our formula very, very quickly. And what it's specifically designed to do is stimulate the pituitary gland, which is a gland that releases hormones. And the body does this anyways, but when we're talking senior horses, the aging horses, the high performance horses, and you're really working these horses hard, they really need that replenished. And so what we're finding, being 8 years on the market, horses in general are just lacking in amino acids. And so, we're blessed in the fact that it works fast. And I would say the typical results people are noticing in 30 days or less.
Okay, I got to go into the results a little bit because it is an extensive list
Sure.
of how much it is changing these horses.
Yes, it is. And the reason is because we're working internally, or we're allowing the body to work internally. And so typically what we found within 2 to 3 days, horses that have stress, anxiety, or a bit spooky, we've seen complete demeanor changes. And that could be, maybe the horse has got some aches or pains or something going on, and now they don't have that. So that could be why that's going on. Within about a week to 2 weeks, they just feel better under saddle. They're less stressed, have faster recovery, more stamina. You get into the 30-day mark, and people are noticing softer, shinier coat. They're filling out, top line, hips. And we've even had a lot of people talk about the more firmness in the sole depth. And the hoof growth is really phenomenal, getting into the 6-week and beyond mark.
Wow, that's definitely a big deal. And Cheyenne, kind of talking about your horses specifically, you started this with a lot of your NFR horses, and what has that done for them and your specific NFR horses that we see you run at the Thomas and Mack?
Sure. Well, I think it's helped their longevity in the fact that when I started on the road again, which was in 2019, I started with the product at that time, and those horses already had some issues that were hindering them a little bit. And what I was seeing was I wasn't feeding the products that really needed to do some specific things, and that was rebuild internally. And I was masking on the external level of it, and I could inject and I could do all those things, but when I fed these products internally and the horses loved it, it was making all my things a lot easier to maintain. I mean, I can't say that I was quitting injections, but my injections were lasting longer. I wasn't having to go to the vet. The horses that were then, they were like 10, they weren't 5. They needed all the help they could get. And then it also, in return, I was able to get off some of the other vitamins and supplements that I was feeding because those were just kind of masking what I needed. But I was actually rebuilding. And here lately, we started with the oil, which has been a product that was later than the XL. And I love the oil because it binds everything that's in the feed. I already fed an oil, but I know it's a flaxseed-based oil, which I love the nutritional fact of that. I'm a colloidal silver type person, so I like that that was in there. I didn't have to externally feed colloidal silver. So all in all, it's just been a great product. It's been a super easy program to do, and it's helped my horses greatly.
Everything you need right there in 2 products.